Hello and welcome to Mechanical Mashup, and today I'm going to show you how to make one of these bad boys. Nice cool accessory for your camera, and also helps you make a nice steady shot. And Dave, he's going to mark his territory. That doesn't sound good.
What we have here is a little camera. These cameras are great. The HV30 is an outstanding little camera, but it's very lightweight. Problem with lightweight is that when you run around or you try to move, you end up shaking the image quite a bit. Best way to do that is to get a fig rig, or at least one of the least expensive ways, and a fig rig will cost you around $500. So I figured that we can make one out of PVC. Now there's a million resources online, about 1,800 different variations of it, but this one works really good with a small compact camera. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make a bunch of these. Basically they're called nipples. They're just little short pieces. And you need one twice the width of that, and you can see I measure things very accurately. So generally with this guy, we're gonna make two of these nipples and make sure that they're what we need for a couple of the pieces. The other ones we're gonna have to maybe actually break a pencil out and mark. Now, one thing I've done is I've taken a stopper and I've drilled a little hole in it. The hole is nothing more than to pass a 1/4 inch 20 bolt through, or screw, whatever you have. I have a wing nut and a washer on it. That goes up through the bottom, and this attaches to the bottom of your camera. Now the way I'm gonna measure this one is really, really precise. It's about 3 fingers long. Remember to dry fit everything at least once to make sure that everything goes together the way it should. Because once you've glued it, it's permanent. There we go. So you can see, when you squeeze all this together, it looks pretty good. This one here, be a little more, and try to keep it as symmetrical as you can, but don't kill yourself trying to get that to be perfectly symmetrical. Put a handle on like that, and you can carry the camera around like this as well, which is quite handy. There we go. That's the better configuration. You want the camera a little bit forward. You want the rotation of the hands forward a little bit, holding things up like this, and that handle to balance everything. And finally, this guy will fit right in there, just like that, and you should be able to balance it and make some decent shots, at least more steady shots that way, and also be able to hang onto this bad boy and be able to carry it around, maybe do some low shots and everything like that. Like I said in the last episode, that stuff is messy. So get something to put on your wife's table so that she doesn't kill you later. And I'm sure there's going to be one episode where the wife is going to want to kill me. So now we got it all set up. Make sure it's reasonably square and everything. And you can start gluing sections together. So there we go, ready for filming. You can see it only took a few minutes, and now I've got a nice stable rig I can hold on to the camera with. You can drill a couple of holes here and put the quick mounts for flashes or for mics and anything else like that. And this is like one of the best little units that I've ever built. I have a couple of them and I keep building them for friends.
So don't forget to visit our Mechanical Mashup fan page on Facebook. The address is right here. You can check out all sorts of cool stuff like storyboards, biographies for me and Ben, extra stuff, deleted scenes, even contests. It's a fun place to visit. Come check us out. Excuse me, I think that's my ratchet.
I believe it's mine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah! That was a dumb move.
Yeah, it always seems to work in the movies. You know, this all could have been avoided if I just had my name on my tools. So I do actually have most of my tools that I use for work engraved with my name on them. This particular ratchet that was used in the video though, I broke at work and had to get it replaced, so I had to re-engrave it. Thought, great time for a video. I picked this up a while ago at Canadian Tire for about $11, I guess. I've seen them at the dollar store. I don't know how good the carbide tips are on the dollar store ones. We are going into some pretty hard steel here. If you do have experience, post it, let us know. Let's face it, for the most part, when you're using a vibrating pencil, your artistic ability is going to go down the crapper. Most people I've seen that have engraved their tools with an engraver by hand kind of looks like they did it blindfolded and drunk and left-handed. You get the idea. It doesn't look good. I found a way to make it look good. Show you what I'm going to do. First thing we need to do is clean off the area that we're going to be doing this on. A little bit of acetone works just fine. Takes a couple seconds. There. Now my sticker's going to adhere to it. So by stickers, I mean just mailing labels that are really, really cheap to get. I printed out my name, nice and big, the size I wanted it, and I can just peel off these stickers now. Trim it up with some scissors. And I stick it right on the tool where I want my name engraved. Okay, now my sticker's in place. I'm simply going to engrave right along the lines. You can use a thick font or a thin font, any kind of funky font you want. I find it's a little tricky to fill in an area. It doesn't look that good, so I just stick with outlines myself. The paper on the sticker, one, it gives you somewhere to actually follow and trace. You can watch it. As well, I think the paper actually dampens it a little bit so it doesn't go shaking all over the place in your hand. Try it out, you'll see. Okay, so it's all engraved now. All that's left is to peel off the sticker and maybe give it a quick clean again with acetone just to get all the sticker goo off. So here's our finished product. Looks pretty good. While it may not be the same quality as a laser engraver, it sure is a lot cheaper. For $11, you can do as many as you want. Your only limit is carpal tunnel syndrome. Let's see how it works. I believe that's my ratchet.
No, it isn't.
It has my name on it.